A stiff arm fighter, a stand-up fighter. He is not fast. And when he bores in, he becomes a pretty good target. Of course, Muhammad Ali's speed, combination. Does he still have it? That was almost a lead right.
Muhammad Ali was a boxer, social activist, and a philanthropist who was the most celebrated athlete in the history of boxing. In addition, he was also known for his battle with Parkinson's disease and his stance against the Vietnam War. In this television documentary special, we will dig deep into the life of Muhammad Ali and the impact he made on society.
Muhammad Ali was born as Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. in the town of Louisville, Kentucky on January 17, 1942. During the 1940s, the South was segregated and he experienced discrimination and racial prejudice. Muhammad didn't realize his special talent for boxing until his bike was stolen. He told a police officer by the name of Joe Martin, who acts as a mentor to Muhammad. He also trains boxers at a local gym. His success then continued to the 1956 Golden Gloves tournament. Muhammad Ali won the tournament in the light heavyweight class. In 1959, Muhammad Ali was a winner of the National Golden Gloves Tournament of Champions and received a national title for light heavyweight division from the Amateur Athletic Union.
The 178-pound class, another Louisville boy, Cassius Clay, in the dark trunks, is pitted against the All-Army champion, Allen Hudson. Hudson is the Pan American title holder, while Clay is the reigning Eastern Regional champion. As this next to the last fight of the evening gets underway, the fans, who have yet to see any of the bouts stopped by a KO, are clamoring for some explosive action. It looks as if they'll get their wish. Two rights by Hudson set up Clay for a hammering left that belts him to the canvas.
In the following year, in 1960, Muhammad Ali secured a spot on the U.S. Olympic boxing team, in which he traveled to Rome, Italy, to compete in the competition. At the time of this event, Muhammad Ali was very tall. At 6'3", he was a very intimidating figure in the ring. Other qualities that made him well known were his elaborate, intricate footwork and his incredibly fast speed.
Cassius scoring well with his lightning left jab, and every once in a while, confusing Pietrkowski with a right lead. The referee warns Pietrkowski for crouching.
After winning this competition, Muhammad Ali was portrayed as an American hero. He was then supported by the Louisville sponsoring group and went from an amateur to professional boxer. He still continued to intimidate and overwhelm all of his opponents in the ring. One of these opponents was British heavyweight champion Henry Cooper, in which he defeated in 1963.
A lot of people think that Cooper's big chance is to go in early with his left hook and try and nail.
The following year, in 1964, Muhammad Ali knocked out Sonny Liston and rose to the status as heavyweight champion of the world.
Get up there! Get up in the ring!
Muhammad Ali was very well known for boasting about his skills before a fight, and for his many colorful phrases and descriptions. He often referred to himself as the greatest. He even told reporters on one occasion that he could float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, when in the ring.
Don't be rumble, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
In 1964, besides making plenty of success as a boxer, Muhammad Ali proceeded to do some religious searching and joined the black Muslim group, the Nation of Islam. Before deciding on the name Muhammad Ali, he first went by the name Cassius X. Eventually, during the 1970s, Muhammad Ali converted to Islam. When Muhammad Ali found out he was drafted into the military, he opposed to being drafted because of religious beliefs. He believed because he was a practicing Muslim minister, it prevented him from fighting, so therefore he could not serve in the war.
My conscience won't let me go shoot my brother or some darker people or some poor hungry people in the mud for big powerful America and shoot them for what? They never called me. They never lynched me. They never put no dogs on me. They never robbed me of my nationality, raped and killed my mother and father. What, I'm going to shoot them for what? How can I go shoot them? Them little poor little black people, little babies and children and women. How can I shoot them poor people? That would just take me to jail.
When the United States Department of Justice persevered a legalized case against Muhammad Ali, he kept proceeding to deny his claim for conscientious objector status. He was found guilty of breaking selective service laws, in which the judge handed down a 5-year prison sentence in June 1967. He decided to appeal his conviction and remained free while doing so. Even though Muhammad Ali was not in jail, he was unable to compete on a professional level and was absent for over 3 years of his boxing career. In June 1971, the United States Supreme Court overturned the conviction and Muhammad was free to go as he pleased. However, prior to this decision by the courts, Muhammad returned to the ring in 1970 and proceeded to win a fight with Jerry Quarry.
The chin by Quarry. Referee Tony Perez has signaled the fight is over.
The following year, in 1971, Muhammad Ali versed off with Joe Frazier in which was known as the Fight of the Century. They were on the ring for 14 rounds before Frazier dropped Ali with a knockout in the 15th round.
Muhammad Ali gamely trying to fight back, but he is spent.
Although Muhammad Ali managed to recover in a short amount of time, the judges awarded the win to Frazier. This was Muhammad Ali's first professional loss after 31 wins. He also suffered a second loss shortly after to Ken Norton, but he won in a rematch in 1974 against Joe Frazier.
Norton has the look of confidence.
Ali is not circling with near the rapidity that the first 3 or 4 rounds invoked. A digging left hand into the rib cage of Ali.
Another legendary Muhammad Ali fight took place in 1974 against George Foreman, an undefeated heavyweight champion. This was known as the Rumble in the Jungle. It was held in Kiyasha, Zaire, and was organized by Don King. Muhammad Ali performed very well throughout the fight and used wild punches with his rope-a-dope technique before he knocked out his opponent during the 8th round to reclaim his heavyweight title.
Ali, a sneaky right hand. Another sneaky right hand. This time he worked.
In 1975, Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier had a grudge match in Quezon City, Philippines. This was known as the Thrilla in Manila, in which both men threw many punches and received many injuries. Muhammad Ali won this grudge match because Frazier's trainer gave up after the 14th round, which gave the win to Muhammad Ali. In September 1978, Muhammad Ali defeated Leon Spinks in a rematch after losing his title to him in February of that year. He then became the first boxer to have won the heavyweight boxing championship 3 times. Muhammad Ali then followed a short retirement before returning to the ring to fight Larry Holmes in 1980, but lost to the younger champion. Muhammad Ali then suffered another loss in the following year in 1981 to Trevor Berbick. Due to this 1981 loss, Muhammad Ali made the decision to retire from the sport. During Muhammad Ali's retirement, he dedicated a significant portion of his time to philanthropy. In 1984, he made it public that he had Parkinson's disease, a disorder of the central nervous system which affects movement, including tremors. He was also involved in collecting funds for the Muhammad Ali Parkinson Center, located in Phoenix, Arizona. In the course of many years, Muhammad Ali supported organizations such as the Make-A-Wish Foundation, the Special Olympics, and plenty of other organizations. At the Summer Olympic Games in Atlanta in 1996, he lit the Olympic cauldron, which was a very temperamental moment in the history of sports. Muhammad Ali was also known for his travels to other countries, such as Mexico and Morocco, to assist others in need. He was chosen in 1998 to become a United Nations Messenger of Peace in the view of his work in developing countries. In 2005, President George W. Bush awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom to Muhammad Ali.
Only a few athletes are ever known as the greatest in their sport or in their time. But when you say the greatest of all time is in the room, everyone knows who you mean. It's quite a claim to make. But as Muhammad Ali once said, it's not bragging if you can back it up.
In the same year, Muhammad Ali opened the Muhammad Ali Center in his hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. This center was built because fans wanted a place where they could appreciate Muhammad Ali's accomplishments. According to Muhammad Ali, "I am an ordinary man who worked hard to develop the talent I was given." He wanted a place where it could inspire people to be the best that they could be in whatever path they decided to take in their lives. Muhammad Ali also wanted the center to encourage people to show respect to one another. Despite Muhammad Ali's battle with Parkinson's disease and spinal stenosis, he remained very active in public life. In January 2009, he was at President Obama's inauguration, in which Obama would be the first African-American president in the history of the United States.
At these moments, America has carried on not simply because of the skill or vision of those in high office, but because we, the people, have remained faithful to the ideals of our forebears and true to our founding documents.
Soon after the inauguration of President Obama, Muhammad Ali received the President's Award from the NAACP for his dedication to his public service efforts. Muhammad Ali's health continued to decline to the point where he had to be hospitalized in early 2015 for a severe urinary tract infection in the wake of battling pneumonia. In June 2016, he was hospitalized for what was a reported respiratory issue. However, on the evening of June 3, 2016, the Hollywood respected athlete passed away. At the time of his death, Muhammad Ali was survived by his fourth wife Yolanda, also known as Lonnie, in which the two had been married since 1986. Muhammad and Yolanda had one son, Asad Ali, and Muhammad Ali had other children from previous relationships. Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla Ali, followed in his footsteps by becoming a professional boxer. In the years before the passing of Muhammad Ali, he had planned his memorial services because he wanted to allow as many people a chance to pay their respects to him. The memorial services that Muhammad Ali planned included a 3-day event held in his hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. The 3-day event included a celebration of open expressions, excitement, and instructive offerings supported by the city, an Islamic prayer program, and a memorial service. Before the memorial service took place, a funeral procession traveled through many of the places that Muhammad Ali's life journey took shape. This was a 20-mile journey through Louisville. It went past Muhammad Ali's childhood home, his high school, first boxing gym where he trained at, and continued on to Muhammad Ali Boulevard, where thousands of fans threw flowers and shouted his name. Muhammad Ali's memorial service was held at KFC Yum Center Arena, in which nearly 20,000 people attended. Speakers at the memorial service included former United States President Bill Clinton, comedian Billy Crystal, broadcaster Brian Gumbel, Muhammad Ali's daughters Maryam and Rashada, Muhammad Ali's wife Lonnie, and religious leader Atala Shabazz.
I want to ask you, who is Muhammad Ali to you?
Muhammad Ali to me is, an individual that overcame a lot of adversity, someone that, stood up for what they believed in, saw something that was not right, stood up, stand, and, made an impact. So.
Okay. Did Muhammad Ali have an impact in your life?
Definitely did. Looking at Muhammad Ali and everything that he has accomplished in his life, and being able to come from where he has, it definitely looked to me as saying that, I can accomplish and I can do anything that I put my mind to and that I wanted to do. So, yeah, definitely.
What is Muhammad Ali to you, or what do you know about Muhammad Ali?
Actually, as I'm a sportman, Muhammad Ali is a great guy, and he did a lot for sport, and he sent a good message for all world. It's not depend on the color of the person, because all of us is a human. Yeah, that's the most important message he got to all the world. So he has impact really good impact for America and for all world.
And the Muslim society as well.
For sure, for all world. It's not just for Muslims. Yeah, so he's a great man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Muhammad Ali was regarded as one of the greatest boxers in history, and his legend and legacy continues to grow even after his death. He is praised for his noteworthy athletic aptitudes, as well as for his readiness to talk his psyche and his fearlessness to challenge the norm.